Zimbabwe has a long and rich history. People have lived in the region for thousands of years. The Sand people were among the earliest inhabitants. Around 2,000 years ago, Bantu-speaking farmers arrived. They brought new skills and ideas. These farmers spoke Shona languages. By the 9th century, they were building powerful states. The most impressive of these was Great Zimbabwe. This city-state flourished between the 11th and 15th centuries. It was a major center for trade. Great Zimbabwe was known for its impressive stone structures. These structures were built without mortar, showcasing impressive engineering skills. The city's wealth came from gold mining and trade with the Swahili coast. After the decline of Great Zimbabwe, other kingdoms arose. The Kingdom of Zimbabwe, the Rosvi Empire, and the Mutapa Empire all controlled parts of the region. These kingdoms left behind a legacy of impressive stone buildings and sophisticated social structures. They were testament to the ingenuity and resilience of the Zimbabwean people. These early kingdoms were marked by their unique social structures, trade networks, and cultural practices. They laid the foundation for the development of a distinct Zimbabwean identity. Their legacy continues to inspire and shape the country today. The arrival of Europeans in the 19th century disrupted the existing order. Cecil Rhodes, a British imperialist, arrived in the 1890s. He wanted to exploit the region's resources. Rhodes formed the British South Africa Company. This company took control of the land, leading to conflict with the indigenous population. The British named the region Rhodesia. Black Africans faced discrimination and oppression under colonial rule. They were forced onto reserves and denied basic rights. The desire for freedom grew stronger over time. Resistance to colonial rule was constant. Early resistance movements, like the Ndebele rebellions led by Mzilikazi, demonstrated the people's determination to resist foreign rule. However, it was in the 20th century that the fight for independence gained momentum. The struggle intensified in the 1960s. African nationalist movements emerged, demanding an end to colonial rule. Figures like Joshua Nkomo and Robert Mugabe rose to prominence. They led the fight for independence. The struggle was long and bloody, but the spirit of the Zimbabwean people never wavered. After years of struggle, Zimbabwe achieved independence on April 18, 1980. The country celebrated with joy and hope. Robert Mugabe, the leader of the Zimbabwe African National Union Patriotic Front, became the first prime minister. The early years of independence saw progress. The government invested in education and healthcare. However, challenges remained. The country faced economic inequality and political tensions. The government's land redistribution policies, while aimed at addressing historical injustices, led to economic instability. Despite the challenges, Zimbabweans worked to rebuild their nation. They strived for a better future. The country's journey since independence has been complex. The legacy of colonialism continued to cast a shadow over the country. Internal conflicts and economic struggles marked the post-independence period. Yet the spirit of resilience remained strong. Section 4: Cultural Heritage and Natural Wonders. Zimbabwe boasts a rich cultural heritage. The country is home to diverse ethnic groups, each with its own traditions and customs. Music and dance are integral parts of Zimbabwean culture. The mbira, a traditional instrument, produces beautiful, haunting melodies. Beyond its cultural richness, Zimbabwe is blessed with breathtaking natural beauty. Victoria Falls, one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, is a sight to behold. Hwanga National Park is home to a diverse array of wildlife, including elephants, lions, and giraffes. These natural wonders attract tourists from around the world. They are a source of pride for Zimbabweans. The country's cultural and natural heritage are intertwined with its identity. Section 5: Challenges and Hope for the Future. Zimbabwe faces ongoing challenges. Economic hardships and political instability have taken their toll. Yet the spirit of the Zimbabwean people remains unbroken. They continue to hope for a brighter future. The resilience of the Zimbabwean people is evident in their perseverance. Despite the challenges, they remain committed to building a better future for their country. The international community can play a role in supporting Zimbabwe's development. Zimbabwe stands at a crossroads. The choices made today will shape its future. The country's rich history, cultural heritage, and natural beauty offer hope. With determination and unity, Zimbabwe can overcome its challenges and achieve its full potential. The journey ahead may be long, but the spirit of Zimbabwe remains strong.